Thousands of people are affected by hurricane season every year. June 1st marked the kickoff for hurricane season for 2014. Nearly everyone will be affected during hurricane season, especially people located in coastal areas as the storm makes landfall. Whether it's because you're directly affected by the storm or you're affected by the mass influx of people into your town during the evacuation, almost everyone will be affected during hurricane season. Growing up in Southeast Texas, I've experienced many tropical storms and hurricanes, so I have realized the importance of understanding every aspect of hurricane season. Hurricane season is about more than just the storm itself. It's about the magnitude of the storm, the damage that storms can cause, and knowing how to prepare for an emergency. With that being said, I'll just go over a few basics on how hurricanes are classified. Hurricanes are classified by their wind speeds, and according to the Weather Channel in their article, Tropical Storms, a tropical depression becomes a tropical storm when wind speeds are sustained at 39 miles per hour. According to the National Weather Center's Saffir-Simpson Hurricane Wind Scale, tropical storms become a hurricane at sustained wind speeds of 74 miles per hour. That's a Category 1 hurricane. A Category 1 hurricane becomes a Category 2 hurricane at sustained wind speeds of 96 miles per hour. A Category 2 hurricane becomes a Category 3 hurricane when wind speeds reach a sustained 111 miles per hour. This is the first of the major hurricanes, which include the Category 3 hurricanes, Category 4, and Category 5 hurricanes, which can have wind speeds upwards of 157 miles per hour. Although all tropical storms and hurricanes can differ in magnitude, every storm has the potential to cause major damage. Damage can be caused by excessive rain, strong winds, and a storm surge. According to the Weather Channel's article, Hurricane, Damage and Effects of Hurricanes, excessive rain can cause flooding throughout the storm, even in the aftermath. Tropical storms and tropical depressions can cause flooding, even if they were never classified as a hurricane. Even inland areas can suffer from excessive rainfall and flooding during the storm as it continues to dissipate over the inland areas. Wind speeds can cause extensive damage to structures and homes and buildings. They can uproot trees and uproot utility poles, causing severe power outages. But the storm surge is what causes the most damage. It's basically a wall of water that makes its way onshore along with the eye of the storm. The storm surge is caused by hurricane-force winds pushing water over the land as the hurricane makes landfall. And thousands of people can be displaced during hurricane season because of their homes being destroyed, flooding, or power outages. But no matter what the damage may be or the potential damage, there's always ways for you to prepare for an emergency. According to the National Hurricane Center, the best way to prepare and stay safe during bad weather is to prepare and act when you're alerted of an emergency. Everyone needs to gather information about their area. Everyone needs to make an emergency contact list that consists of relatives or emergency officials. You need to assess the risks of your area and know if your area is prone to flooding. Everyone needs to have an evacuation plan. Everyone needs to make an emergency supply kit just in case you have to leave. You need to know your route because you don't want to get stuck in the bad weather or in traffic or in the wrong place. But the most important thing is for you to not come back until you know it's safe for you to return to your home. And everyone may prepare differently for hurricane season, but these are just some basics for everyone to follow to prepare for an emergency. Every storm is categorized differently. Some storms may be higher risk than others, but every storm has its own set of dangers and risks to be aware of. But now that we've covered all the basics of hurricane season, I would encourage everyone to go home and make an evacuation plan and an emergency plan just in case for this season. You don't want to end up in the wrong place or in an unsafe situation because you failed to prepare.